So here we are. This is Alliance Tires. Alliance Tires is a subsidiary of the Yokohama Group, Yokohama Off-Highway Tires. Yokohama Off-Highway Tires supplies other brands, but our main brand is Alliance. Alliance has been there since 1959. It's been existing originally from Israel. It's a very good performing tire in the agriculture industry. In terms of performance, there are some of the tires we even give a warranty of 7 years, especially with the latest technology. What I mean by the latest technology is when the tires began to be produced, they were being produced on bias construction rather. So what I mean by bias, in layman's language, it's known as TYRES Uzi. People call them the Uzi, and nowadays there are others they are calling the wire. So the radio tires are the tires that are being constructed with the modern technology, meaning the ply cords on the tires for radio, they run at an angle of 90 degrees, but the ply cords in the nylon tires or the bias construction tires, they run at an angle of 45 degrees. So the advantage of these radio tires is that the farmer is able to get more mileage, that is more hours in terms of usage than the hours they can get on the bias construction tires. So there is also the saving effect on fuel consumption. You find like if we can come and have a look of this tire here, you see there is this flexing ability on the sidewall of the tire, whereas on a bias construction tire it's not able to flex on the sidewall, meaning there is low rolling resistance on this tire. And then there is another advantage of soil compaction. There is less soil compaction when the farmer is using the radio construction tires, meaning because of the flat nature of the tire, the way the tire comes on a flat, the crown of the tire is on a flat way, so you find it's easy for the farmer to benefit in terms of the soil compaction. There is so less soil compaction. And then if it was a nylon tire like this one, you find this tire is like curving. You see the way it is. It's in a curved way because of the construction. The construction is the ply cords that construct the tire, they run at an angle of 45 degrees, meaning there is that effect of the tire curving. When the tire rolls on the ground, it mainly uses the central part. So meaning the other part is kind of somehow being wasted. So that is the main advantage in terms of performance. Then the radio construction tires perform better than the bias construction tires. So many people run for the bias construction tires because sometimes they are cheaper in terms of cost, the tire cost. So and the farmers, if they are not educated, they tend to run to buy the cheaper tires. That is the radio construction, the bias construction tires. But all is not lost. They are not that they cannot. You may ask me, why are they being constructed if they are like they cannot perform like? But they also have their usage. They also have their usage. Like this one, it's being used in the forest industry. It's a logging tire. That's why it's written forester. The main application is being used for the loggers, the machines that go logging tires in the forest. So this is one of its main uses. We have other tires like this. You can see even the sidewall is flexing. See, there is that flexing ability. So these tires, they are radio construction tires. Actually, they are the ones we are propagating to the farmers around in the farms here in Naivasha and in the entire country. we would like them to save more in terms of their budgets on tires. That's why when they use the radio construction tires, they will be able to save more in terms of mileage, in terms of fuel consumption, and in terms of soil compaction. So there will be less soil compaction when they use these tires. There will be less fuel consumption when they use the radio construction tires, because there is a technology that has come with the Alliance tires, which is only found in Alliance and Michelin tires. This is IFVF technology. IFVF technology means IF stands for improved flotation, VF stands for very improved flotation, meaning these tires are able to carry more load at the same pressure. So it's like if you are carrying like a load of like say 20 tons, you can be able to carry a load of 30 tons with the same pressure, without, you know, the load goes with the pressure. The load that you're carrying goes with the pressure on the tire. So the IFVF technology has the way the sidewall is constructed in that it can be able to flex. It can be able to flex and withstand more weight at lower pressure. So this means there will be less soil compaction, and when there is less soil compaction in the farms, meaning there will be more yields as the plants will be able to, the water will be able to penetrate in the ground, and there will be healthy and more yields in terms of production. So this is one of the campaigns that we are carrying out on all the farms, especially the agriculture related farms, like the ones who are doing the vegetables, the beans, and those consumables. So we also have another one here. This one is a transport. You can see the pattern is different. It's for transport, mainly used on the trailers for haulage, like in the sugar industry. The advantage with Alliance tires is that they have reinforced sidewalls. The sidewalls are quite hard. Even you can see it's not flexing. You can't just flex it with your hand. They are able to withstand even penetrations. They cannot be easily penetrated on the sidewalls. And then in terms of mileage, they give quite high mileages, and they can carry heavy roads. This is an advantage for the haulage, like in the sugar industries like Butali. We have others like Mumias and Cabra Sugar. They are using this. We have another one in south coast called Kwale Sugar. They are also using this, and we've already started supplying these tires to them. Then we have the flotation tires. The flotation tires are for farm implements that need not to compact any soil. That is like the harvesters, the combined harvesters and the farm implements. They use these flotation tires. So you can see it's a very special size code. Like this is a 400/65 15.5. It's a flotation tire, mostly used on the harvesters and such kind of farm implements that they don't need to compact. They just need to move or to tramp on top of the field, on the top of the field. You don't have to have any compaction. We have the other one here. This for the front steers for the tractors, especially the two-wheel drive tractors. These are the advantage for them. The ribs they give because they don't require a lot of traction on the front, so they are able to roll in a very free manner. So the rolling resistance is very less, and the vehicle is able to go and save even on fuel. We have another one here. This one is for the backhoe loader. Backhoe loader, lately in Kenya, there is an upsurge in the number of backhoe loaders in Kenya, and so this is one of the best performing. The sidewalls are reinforced, can withstand penetrations. It cannot be penetrated easily, and the tread is also reinforced, and it's high to it's hardened. It's high to give high mileage. high mileage. The last one here we have is a row crop tire. See, it's written a row crop radio. Row crop means this tire is used when the crops are growing. So it's designed in a way that it will not tramp on the crops. So most of the machines that use these tires, they are the sprayers, or the other ones that do the harrowing and the cultivation. So mainly they are tall in nature, and they are able to maneuver in between the crops. So Alliance Tires is known by production of the row crop tires, which currently we are able to meet the needs of our customers, of the farmers around, because we've had a lot of inquiries on these. They are looking for, there are so many sizes in these row crop tires, and we found out that some of them, whenever they need to change the tires, they are not able to get them easily. So in the near future, we'll be able to get them in stock. We already have like this particular size. This particular size, if you can come around, is 395 R46. It's a 395 R46, which can be depressed by a standard tire of 12.4 R46. So mainly this is a niche market for us, because the farmers who are using this kind of sprayers and other farm implements like farm machinery like that, they get troubled when they don't get these tires easily here in Kenya. So the last one here is it's a common size, 18.4 by 30, but then this one we are offering at 460 85 R30. In terms of performance, this performs better than the standard tire that is written 18.430. So you find actually we are targeting, as we are doing the campaigns of moving the farmers from the cross-ply tires to the radio tires. This is one of the products that we are propagating, and so far so good. We are selling these tires to Transmara Sugar, and so by and by we are bringing in more and more along in these sizes.